So I wanted to make a different kind of video really, which I never normally do. Someone asked me the other day, why do I make YouTube videos? And it made me think, why do I make YouTube videos? So I thought it was an interesting question. I watch quite a lot of YouTube videos, probably 20 minutes, half an hour a day, I would say. And so I'd like to ask why the people who watch my videos, who make your own YouTube videos, why do you make YouTube videos? So I'd like to see comments below on why you do. I was thinking about why I make YouTube videos, and when I was a teenager, I used to make videos for fun really, and I made a little bit of money, pocket money out of doing it. I'll find the comedy picture that shows that. And I enjoyed making the videos, I enjoyed the equipment, playing with the cameras, those sort of things. So, and it was difficult editing videos in those days. It was on tape, so Super VHS or 8mm videotapes that you copied while you were editing, and then if you wanted to make copies, you made second generation copies, so the quality wasn't as good as it is, nowhere near what it is now. But it's still, I enjoyed that, and we couldn't really share the videos very easily. I used to make copies of the tapes for my friends, and some I sold, but I would have made maybe 10 or 20 copies at most. Then when I started making fun videos of like radio controlled hobbies and stuff, I started putting them on YouTube around 2006, really just as a way of sort of having something to do with them. In my job, like a lot of people now, I don't actually make anything. I think you get a feeling of satisfaction from making something. And so I think it was my substitute for that. So I enjoyed, you know, the process of making something and making the video about something that I found interesting. Often I would be looking for information on a new product, and there were lots of videos on YouTube about unboxing it or looking at it, which I can see a picture and get that same information. So I thought I would like to see a bit more information about what's good and bad about things, short videos, not dragging things out. And so that's the sort of video I try and make. So either things that I think are interesting, I make a video on. I make family videos for fun with the kids. I like looking at different things, and a lot of these cameras and other bits of equipment now are so cheap to buy from Chinese suppliers. I hate shopping. I won't go and spend an hour looking around a shop or you can't even look at things in shops anymore and get any useful information. I was looking for cameras recently, and you go into the camera shop and they don't know any more about the camera than I do, because I've read the web page and they haven't even done that. You can't often use the camera in the shop. So to me, I generally just buy things to try them, and I can sell them on eBay and often hardly lose anything, normally just the postage and the commission. So that's why I end up looking at different cameras and things and comparing them. So I'll try and make videos on that where I think that'll be interesting to other people to save them going through that hassle. So those are sort of the reasons I make videos. Another thing I like about YouTube is that I can see what people are watching. So if I make a video that a lot of people watch, then that's interesting. I'm not that bothered by it. What I find is the videos that seem to get most views are the ones I'm not that interested in. They're simple, quick videos. I think my highest viewed video is me opening a box, which is not interesting to me at all, but obviously people looking for that, and that's fun, and I like the fact that I can see the numbers, and that interests me. I was chatting to someone at work, I think, that they had a video that had a certain number of views, thousands of views, and it was only then that I even realised that on my dashboard I was getting 5,000 views a month at that time, and I suddenly thought, oh well, I don't want to fall below 5,000 views a month, even though it's just a made up number. So I did at that point start to think, you know, when I was thinking of things to make a video about, I would try and think of something that people would find interesting. Not because I was massively competitive or wanted to make a lot of money, because it makes nothing really, it's only a few pence, but more for the fun of, you know, looking at the number and seeing, you know, that video got 100 views. And my sort of personal target, if I make a video and it gets 100 views, then I think it was worth sharing it on YouTube. So often I'll make a video because it's fun for me, and then it doesn't matter how many views it gets. But if I'm making a video sort of that's a little bit of effort, then I think if it hasn't got 100 views, then it wasn't interesting enough to have bothered making it. So when they get 100 views, I'm really pleased with that. I've done a couple of silly videos to try and make like a viral video. I think the most recent one was when the plastic £5 note was released. I remember when we were kids, we used to pop crisp packets in the oven and they would shrink and we'd make key rings out of them. And I thought it would be so funny if you could do that with a new plastic £5 note. And I knew it wouldn't work, but I wanted to try it. So the first time I saw one, the first note I got actually, I came home at lunchtime and I stuck it in the oven to see what happened, and I filmed that. And I'd figured it wouldn't do anything interesting, so I also had thought, oh, it'd be funny to make the shrinking video. So I'd faked up some shrunk £5 notes and I used them in the video just to see how it would go. And I thought it'd be funny if I could get enough views on that video to pay for the £5 note that I destroyed in the oven. So that was kind of my target, was to get 5,000 views. And that worked quite well. And I got that video has got 30-something thousand views, which means it's paid for the £5 note I ruined. But it's not making any profit on the money I've spent on making a video, on buying the item, or on camera gear or lights or microphones or everything. It far outweighs the few pounds a month that I get from the YouTube views, but it still makes it, I can justify it to myself, which is funny. So that's why I make videos, and I'd love to know why other people make videos. Part of me thinks, is it that I'm showing off? And I have to say, I do think I am a little bit of a show off, but I don't think it's the main reason, and I'm really bad at it if it is, because the small number of views I get would show that my showing off is really poor. But yeah, but it's a hobby and an interest, and that's what I do it for. The other thing I wanted to look at, just out of interest really, was looking back at last year. The videos that have done the best in terms of the number of views are not the videos that I enjoyed making or that I'm pleased with. So I just wanted to mention the videos that I really like, which have so few views, but they were fun to make, or I'm proud of them or pleased with them or how they came out. So I've picked three really: a family video, a flying video, and a technical video. And the family video that I liked the most from last year was the grass on the green had been cut, and Harry was really keen on racing my old SC10 style radio controlled truck. And I wanted to test I'd done an upgrade on the Phantom 3 quadcopter firmware, and I had got the DJI Osmo gimbal camera, and I wanted to use them. So Nicola had gone shopping for the morning, and so me and Evie and Harry, I wanted to try to test the cameras. Harry wanted to play with the car, and so I thought we'll make a little video of that. And so we did the little video with him driving the car around some cones, and I filmed it with the quadcopter and the Osmo, and that video I'm really pleased with. That video has got 203 views, but I would imagine that 10 of them are probably me, because I just really like it. I'll link that video below with the others if anyone's interested. The other videos I liked were the family videos. The Centre Park slides video I really enjoyed making, and I'm pleased with how that came out. That got 186 views. And also the lawnmower racing, the time lapse with Harry, which I did at the beginning of the year. That was just such a fun video to make. I had the idea that morning. I had to mow the grass, and I hate mowing the grass. And I just thought, oh, Harry wanted to help me, and I thought it'd be fun to make a video of Harry helping me cut the grass. So that's the other one I made, and that has 347 views, but still nothing. The flying video, the one that I like the most, is from right at the beginning of last year. I did a hyperlapse aerial video of sunrise on a really cold morning, with some mist and fog coming off the houses and some cars whizzing around. And it was the first time I'd really used waypoints, and I really had just gone out to take a picture of the sunrise, a still photo, and I thought, oh, it'd be nice to try these waypoints and fly really slowly and then see if I can make a hyperlapse out of that moving video. So that, I really was pleased with how it came out. It's not had many views, 755, but it was a fun video to make, so that's the one I'm most pleased of. I also really enjoyed making the aerial ballet video with Dan Holt. That he is someone local who has the same Phantom 3 quadcopter, and I thought it'd be fun to fly together and try and do a film. And I had this idea of the ballet music and trying to make a little ballet sequence with the two quadcopters. It was a really windy day, so it was so difficult to fly close to each other, but it was fun to fly with someone else. It was like an idea that I thought of and then executed, and I'm pleased with how it turned out. And also just at the end of the year, I did a video of the Phantom 3 quadcopter chasing Chinese lanterns and fireworks. which again is something I thought of a long time ago, and I thought it'd be fun to do, but it's difficult to organise, and it just everything came together. It was a beautiful day. A friend has a farm and they invited us up for lunch, so I took it and we did that, and I enjoyed that. But again, that's had 118 views. And then the technical video, which I just wanted to make a talking to camera video, which I never normally do because I'm not very comfortable talking to the camera. So, and I don't think I look great on camera. So I thought I would like to try to do that. And I'd been looking for this, it's for the, we have a motorhome, and there's a little toy that you can weigh the van with by driving over the wheels. And I wanted to get one for ages, and they were a bit expensive, but I had some money popped up unexpectedly, so I thought, oh, I'll buy one, and I got it cheap from another country. So I thought I'd make a little video on how that works, because when I was looking at buying one, I couldn't really see how it worked or see a video showing it, and I thought it'd be a useful thing. So I made that video, which again, I don't think is interesting for most people, but I enjoyed the process of making it, and I'm pleased with how it turned out in terms of what I wanted to make. I think it does well in that it's quite a short video. It's me talking to camera. The sound is okay. It shows clearly how the product works. So that was just interesting for me to do, and that has got 1,600 views, which is, you know, is pretty good. So anyway, those are my favourite videos. None of those have done well views wise. The videos that have the most views from last year are the £5 note shrinking in the oven video, which was just a silly thing for fun. My target was 5,000 views, and that actually has 32,000 views, which is great, and it's funny, but it's, you know, it was just a silly video. I made a video on connecting the external monitor to the Phantom 3 remote controller, which again was something I was looking for, and I couldn't find a video that just showed me what I wanted to see, so I thought I'd try and make one, and I did. That's had 12,000 views. And then the little tiny world's smallest quadcopter, which again I'd had for a while actually, and just never got round to, and then thought I really should try and use this, and so I made a quick video with the kids with a picture, and that's got quite a nice thumbnail, which I think is a lot of the, not clickbait because I don't like that, but I think having an attractive thumbnail that's eye-catching, I think definitely helps with the views, and that has 7,000, just under 7,000 views. So, but none of those videos are I mean, they're nice. I'm happy with them, and it's fun that they did well. But the ones I've mentioned, my favourites, are the ones that I like more. So anyway, I hope that's interesting. I would love to hear your comments of why you make videos, and the videos from last year that you're most pleased with, and compared with the ones that did the best in views, just so that I'm not the only one doing this. So I would love if anyone else wants to comment below with what their favourite video and the one that got the most views, then that would be great, and we can share them and link them. And I guess the other thing I like about YouTube is the community aspect. So I watch quite a lot of, probably 20 minutes, half an hour a day of YouTube videos, and I follow the kind of same people, and it's fun to see that they're often doing the same sort of things that I'm doing, and they'll often make a video about something that I've been planning to do once, so I won't then do I don't want to make videos the same as someone else's. I only really make a video if I think no one's really done it the way that I'm interested in, or that I can do something that's a different angle on it. Otherwise, I don't want to make the same as everyone else. It's why I don't do unboxing videos, because I just don't like unboxing videos, and there's loads of them around anyway. So yeah, so I like that, the commenting on other videos. I love it when people comment on my videos. Some of them, if they're nasty comments or silly or rude, I just delete them. But most of them I don't, even if they're argumentative, because I think it's funny for other people to see that. So yeah, so that I'd love to hear everyone else's views on that. Anyway, hope that didn't go on too long. I'll try and edit it down, and look forward to more videos in 2017. Thanks very much for watching, and thanks for liking my videos and subscribing, and especially for commenting.